Welcome back, everybody. This old girl, 84 Honda Sabre V65 VF1100S, has not been running a while. It's been a couple months at least. She's been sitting outside, which is never good for a bike. So we need to get her started. Beginning of the season, or if she's been sitting a while, she does often take a little while to get started. And we got the big battery charger on her. I had her charge on the trickle charger, but working that good fuel back up through takes a little bit out of the battery. This battery, it's still a pirate, isn't it? Yep, we've had good luck with this battery. It was on it when I bought it years ago, a few years ago at this point, and she's never given me a problem. It always charges up and holds a charge and runs. So I feel like we just need to start her and get her warmed up. This is still broken. I have not done anything with the gauges. So again, you know this bike from the channel. If you've been watching and following along, something we need to do. I went pushing these back and they just didn't seem to stay back. Started realizing and talking to my friend that on the front, there's always that little return. Like if you go down here, there's that little hole that gets clogged and that lets pressure come back up through, lets air up through. Well, on the rear, that's somehow buried down in here in this piston, because that's where your piston has to return. And this is just a reservoir. I already tried cleaning that out and it's free. Goes the whole way down through. But we're gonna have to take this piston out and clean it and make sure that that's clean. Then this should function as well as it ever did. The rear has already been taken apart, new seals and new fluid. So we're gonna lose some brake fluid in the process, but that needs to be done. Then I think it doesn't grab, but it just doesn't return to resting position the way I think it should. And I don't know. I don't love the way brakes are because they're just meant to kind of just hover, but that's how they're designed, so that's what we have to do and we have to deal with. But this old bike is one of my favorites, always has been. And I don't know, there's another one right behind it, exactly the same. It's been a parts bike. I've stolen a couple things off it. I think the backrest came off of there, but no title for that one. Kind of want to do something with it, but I'm not sure what. Don't really need to, do I? But that has lower miles. That has like, I don't know, 3,000 miles or something like crazy like that. This one has under 3,000. I think that one's about 5,000 miles or so. So got that one. And if we need anything off it, I know where it's going. So I'll let this charge up and I think we'll be able to start this puppy up. I just tried cranking it and it killed the battery eventually. Usually, once you get that gas worked up there, there it is. Usually once you get that gas cranked up there, she'll fire right off. Look at that. That is Honda reliability. I don't remember a valve tap. Come on, oil. Get worked up there. There it's getting quieter. What happens when you let them sit, man? All that oil leaves everything. And these are the V65s. Not the best. Whoa. Okay, we weren't getting full gasoline either. That's weird. She's got some dirt to work out, doesn't she? She's pushing something through. Woo. Well, I guess I should take this off. I think it took off itself. Yeah, it did. Alright, well, she's got to settle in here a little bit. Is this the one? one that, oh yeah, it is. The cables here must get stretched. And for some reason, when you turn it to the left, the cable pulls tight. You got to know about that before you ride. That can get you in some trouble. Oh, she sounds really good though. Welcome back, old V65 Sabre. As I said, it's 1100 V4. And we got to do a little bit of work on the rear brake. I considered just pulling the piston off of that one, but I figured this one needs fixed anyway in the long run. I'm gonna have to break the fuel line, or the brake line anyway, put the new one on. Listen to that sucker. I thought I had a leak here in the exhaust at one point. I might have fixed that, come to think of it. Well, she's definitely an old carbureted smelly bike. Those fumes smell delicious. There you go. I hope you can hear that beautiful sound. I'm a short guy, so this Corbin seat does a lot of good for me, being lower. But there's no padding, and the shocks on this thing are not great. So you feel almost everything in the road. And you know, being an old heavy Honda, she doesn't handle the best. Oh, we're starting to get cracks in the tires. That's a problem. Always needing tires and never putting them on. That's not the way to ride. If you know, you know. Peace out, roadkill. Networks killed that show, but we're representing right here, guys. There we go. She's back, bright, and happy. Alright, well, guess that's it. I do have the side covers. They're laying somewhere. Lie it down, baby. I do like her idling a little bit high, but a little high. I think once you ride her, she settles in. Technology advanced on this old bike. These need replaced. They're sticky and gross, so riding is best without, or best with gloves. Alright, well that's a quick look at the 84 Honda Sabre V65 1100. We'll get her out and ride. I'll see you guys on the next one.